Google I/O is a yearly event where Google announces updates in its technology. So the event is hyped for new Android OS and new devices like Pixel, and they throw in interesting AI experiments too. In 2019, they showcased how Google Assistant made a phone call to book a restaurant reservation. In 2021, they showed a demo of first ever conversational AI. In 2022, they show us the first ever live demo of conversational
I've been thinking a lot about lately. Plant a vegetable garden.
This was about 5 months before the AI hype. But we are so used to Google showcasing interesting experiments like this and not seeing them as actual product as quickly. So we are usually very skeptical about these kind of announcements. Fast forward a few months, here are very rapid progress in AI. We have very good conversational AI, AI on search engines, and very good AI models. Google, who has pioneered AI years before anyone else, is now seemingly late to the game. So that's why we are expecting that this year's Google I/O will reveal something big in Google's AI. And it did. In fact, the entire event is about AI. It's even overshadowed the release of new devices like Pixel 4. But I want to mention very fun observation. Google mentioned AI so many times in the video. In fact, all of their products are mentioned together with AI and AI and AI. And there's another keyword Google keeps saying, which is responsible. So it's like how Google will try to prevent potential misuse of AI. So the impression I got is that they have pioneered AI products, they have very advanced stuff already, and they were just waiting to find a way to prevent misuse of AI. So now to the announcements, I see them in three parts: the AI model, its use cases, and the Pixel 4. So AI model, for those who are not familiar with, it's like a car engine. So if ChatGPT is like a car, GPT is the engine that they are using. Here the engine Google is using is called Palm. So now it has been updated to Palm 2. But the competitor to ChatGPT is supposed to be smarter now. So what is Palm 2 capable of? Since GPT-4 was announced, this looks like not a huge deal because we have already seen it. But essentially, Palm 2 is now very good at language, reasoning, and finally coding. And in usual Google fashion, they even tease that much better engine called Gemini is coming soon too. Then Google announced where these AI models or engines will be used and how. So first is the Microsoft Office competitor, Google Workplace. So they have integrated the text generation capabilities. And then Bard, so ChatGPT and Bing's competitor. So it is now powered by Palm 2, so it can compete with ChatGPT now. So, and one tiny advantage early testers are saying is that Palm 2 is actually very good at language translation. So next is search. This is to get back on Bing. So Google Tech is more like a beefier version of the result cards we used to see. And then they announced Duet AI, so which looks like an advanced assistant, kind of similar to Bing Chat on Microsoft Edge. So this can read the context and suggest several actions. And finally, the most interesting news is Vertex AI for Google Cloud. Essentially, Google is letting developers to use their engine to train with own data. And this opens up so many options. They showcase one use case, and it is very promising.
You can see it's pulling out key concepts and questions.
If you're interested, you can read more about in their blog. And I also want to mention these interesting announcements that are kind of overshadowed by AI news. First, Find My Device feature now uses billions of Android phones to improve the location. So it's kind of like the tech we see in Batman movie. Then, very expensive $1,800 first ever foldable phone and a tablet plus speaker dock combo for just $400. And the growth of Android's open standard answer to iMessage, the RCS standard, and they are kind of hinting able to adopt it. And now Android is adapted for larger screen as well, like iPad OS. This sounds small, but it opens new possibility for Android. And this very exciting addition to Google Photos called Magic Edit. That's not all. Google partnered with Adobe to generate images now, and then Google has ways to identify AI generated materials as we see on the right side. So they have watermark and metadata associated with these images. I made this video to mark a brand new and big chapter in technology, We are getting boring so-called AI applications for quite some time, but now AI has really come to turn the applications into very, very powerful tools. And it's very exciting time. Let's wait and see. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you soon.